Dismiss him and take questions for Cam. Coach?
Coach, performance of your defense?
Well, I want to first start out by saying I thought Coach Roof had a great game plan on short week against a very, very potent offense dating back to last year. I thought the players played extremely hard, and they executed what we asked them to do most of the time, about as good as we could do it. We didn't play perfect, but I think Coach Roof had them in the right spots, and they played physical and hard, and that was encouraging to see them play as hard as they did because they were relentless down to the last snap. So I was proud to see that.
I know you win as a team, lose as a team. Is this as close, though, as the defense come to winning one, outright winning one for you?
You know, it's a team game. I don't really get into who wins what. You know, when we win together, and it's everybody. It's special teams, it's offense, it's defense. You can't get lost in, you know, who it was or an individual or a side of the ball or all that. I just don't believe in that. I believe you win and lose together. And I thought this was really a great team win for everybody because everybody played a significant role.
Gee, talk about what it does for a team going forward with you got your backs against the wall the whole second half and never let them score again.
You know, Philip, it just you know, it was great something to build on. You know, we said before the game that, you know, if we win this game or we lose this game, it doesn't necessarily determine the outcome of the season. It only lets you have a great idea of where you are and where you need to move forward. And I think that gave us a good idea right now of how we can play. And you know, in games like this, on the road, in this league, it doesn't matter what stadium or where you go, you're going to have to win games like this. All the games are going to be close. And then you got to win them at the end. So as I've said before, it's not necessarily that you win them; it's how you win them. And tonight was a good place for us to be in terms of how we won the game.
Coach Nick Fairley, just talk about his play tonight.
I thought Nick, you know, I'm sure we'll look at the film and there'll be a lot of corrections, but that young man played so hard tonight, in my opinion, and I got to give him a lot of credit. He just, every time you saw him, you know, he was in the backfield, he was doing things, and you know, obviously he picked that one ball, and I'm very proud of him tonight.
Can you talk about the pace of the offense? You guys played a lot slower than normal.
Well, I mean, you know, Mark, there's times when we just have to be able to do that. You know, there's times when if we don't feel like the wearing down effect is happening, you know, then we've got to manage the game clock. We got to manage the game, and so, you know, we have the capability to do both. And so, you know, at times during the game we slowed it down. At times we went normal pace. At times we went fast pace, and we just kind of mixed it up.
Talk about going to Michael Dyer there with the game on the line and giving him the ball.
I think he needed that. I think there's no question. You know, he's a guy that, you know, we're week by week counting on getting better. He ran for some tough, good yards tonight. He's going to be a good young running back. But again, I'm more proud of him because he protected the football when the game was on the line. And he got some tough yards, so hopefully he'll continue to improve.
Coach, any word on Lee Zimba?
You know, none at this point right now. We'll evaluate that more and more.
You had a couple of big penalties there on offense that sort of made it tougher to penalties in key situations.
Well, you know, it kind of goes back to the same old thing. We had a touchdown run called back, and you know, hey, we got to get better at that. We got to be more disciplined, and you know, I don't like any penalties. You know, but the ones that are illegal formations or us jumping off sides defensively and things of that nature, you know, those are uncalled for. You're going to get a pass interference every once in a while. You're going to get a hold every once in a while. You know, that's football. But, you know, we're eliminating those. You know, we've got a long way to go. We're not happy with where we're at. But, you know, tonight, overall, I was pleased with the performance.
Looked like the safeties played a lot better tonight. Did you see that?
Well, we had a good rotation going on at safety right now, and with Savage and Zach and Mike McNeil. And I thought they both played. All three of them played well.
Will the players have the next 2 days off?
Yeah, we're gonna do some film work, Philip, and reevaluate. You know, where we were at the end of the game, and we'll get ready for a tough Clemson game.
Take a few more for Coach.
How difficult is it to prepare for an SEC road game with that short a week?
It's really tough. It really is tough. It's tough on everybody. That's why I'm so proud of our kids. You know, they did a lot of work in 3 days to get ready for this, to play like that. So it was good to see them be focused like that.
Talk about the adjustments you made on the running quarterback and second half, he did a lot better job on the air line.
Well, you know, I mean, hey, he's a very good football player. There's no question about it. They did a nice job of mixing up some of the quarterback run game with the pass game with him. And at the end, he hit some really tough balls on us. And but you know, again, I'm going to go back to the defensive staff. Coach Roof doing a great job getting ready for that option game. That was tough to stop.
All right, thank you, Coach.